the hate army
Big
troll.
It's the hate army,
bro.
Hate Army.
Shout
that
out
guy.
to
Hate Army.
Hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout
hate
out to
army.
Hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out
Shout
for
out to
hate.
hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out for
Shout
hate.
out for hate.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the late stream. How's everyone today? Hold on a second. Is my fan on the right setting? Yes, it is on level 1. I'm trying to figure out if everything is on correctly because it was kind of stuffy in here when I walked in here, and I was like, I wonder why it was so stuffy if I had the air conditioner on. Huh. Anyway, how is everyone tonight? I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're ready for chill Hades 2 gameplay, what likely is going to end up being our last Hades 2 stream for a little bit. Reason being is because we now played it, like 3 straight streams as night streams, and as much as I like the game, honestly, I don't think it has really caught on with the audience, which kind of sucks. Like, I really liked Hades 1. And I hoped that this would bring in viewers and attention because it's a PC game that normally I couldn't play. Playing it on my mini PC, sadly, it hasn't really happened. Basically, we get a crew of around 150 to 200 people on a stream. Sometimes we talk, sometimes we don't. Sometimes the stream seems disengaged. And if it weren't for one particular person coming by and tipping these streams, basically they'd be dead for support as well. So the thing is, with so many options and so many things to do, all right, essentially, I don't see how we can keep this going nonstop. I'm not saying that we can never go back to it, but it is in early access. I technically can't beat the game right now, even if I wanted to. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to do kind of a send-off stream for it. We're going to come back to it at a future date. What we're going to do is start playing the other PC games that I tried during the Indies Marathon last week. We're going to actually start doing either Stardew Valley or Noita as night streams coming up next week. And I'm excited to see if people will come for those. You know, a lot of people were actually campaigning for Stardew Valley, saying that it's a super cool, chill stream game and that they would love to see me actually dig deep into it because I never have. I've never gotten past like an hour in that game. So we'll see what happens. But tonight, let's enjoy Hades for what it is. Hades 2, that is. I actually had just unlocked a new weapon. The new, it's like 2 torches you use and you toss magic around. So let's experiment with those. Let's see what I could do with runs with those. And get as far as I can tonight. And that'll be it for now. Now, we'll go back to it when? I don't know. It may just be on a whim. I feel like bringing it back one night. It could be that we wait a bit because it is early access. You know, we'll see. But I want to play it again tonight regardless, even though we might not get a lot of viewers and we might not get a lot of support. I still wanted to play it at least one last time before I said, hey, let's scale back on it. Okay, so Hades 2 chill vibes tonight. Hopefully lots of interaction and fun. Tomorrow we're back to Fallout 4 and Street Fighter 6 where I'm going to be using Blanca. Okay, one thing, and I'm going to say it now and I'll say it again when we start in about 10 minutes. I do have to finish right around 9:15 p.m. tonight. The reason being, I have to film a 1-hour private patron react video immediately following this stream. So because of that, I have to get done with this so I can get those videos uploading and then get right to watching the video and recording. So I can't go late tonight. I can't do extra runs. I can't, once we hit that 9:15 time, I basically have to say, okay, we have to end the stream so I can get set up for my private react video and get that done. Okay, just so you guys know. Cool. We start off tonight with Battle Rose, who did our first contribution, a $10 super chat, and says, have a good stream, DSP. Thank you to Battle Rose for that. I appreciate that. And Jade is here tonight and says, I like, he likes Hades 2. Me too. I don't understand why it hasn't really caught on, considering that it's a newer game on PC that normally I wouldn't have played. It's outside of my comfort zone. It's something different. And people have asked me for this for years, so now I do it, and now it gets, like, no attention. I don't know. You tell me. I'm lost. We talked about it in the last week that I didn't want to say goodbye to Hades 2 for now, but it looks like we have to, and it'll probably come back in the future, okay? What's up, King Michael? Good evening. Ooh. Well, the reason I didn't wait till the real release is because people voted this in for the Indies Marathon. I had to buy it. It was $40, and I had to buy the game to have it for the Indies Marathon, or else I was basically backing out on what I promised I would do for the Indies Marathon, which would be pretty messed up, no? So I already had to have it. I already had to buy it. It was just a matter of, was I going to continue to play it? How was dinner? Dinner was pretty good. Hold on. I found out a weird thing about this collar. So earlier today, I was like, why does this collar keep doing this? And I found out, check this out. This shirt is supposed to actually have a closed neck. I didn't even realize this. It's supposed to do this. Let me see if I can get it to work. It's probably not going to be comfortable, and I'm going to undo it right away. But this shirt is weird. It's actually supposed to have a closed neck. There's a little hoop here that you're supposed to use to attach to a button that's on this side. Here it is. This is actually how this shirt is supposed to look. It's actually supposed to have closed neck. That is so weird. Have you ever seen a shirt like this that has a closed neck like that, like right up to your neck? But that's how this shirt is actually supposed to be worn, which I didn't know. Because it has the button right there in the loop, and there you go. I guess what it is, maybe they want the whole design to be shown or something. I don't know. It's actually not that bad. It's kind of comfy that way. What's up, Jade? Good evening. What's the difference between Super Chat and tips? Super Chats are done through YouTube and therefore have YouTube integration. Like you can see a pop-up on the screen. You can see an animation in the chat. Tips are done outside of the YouTube system through PayPal. I still play a custom animation for those anyway, but they're two processes. They're two different payment centers, basically. It doesn't matter which one you do. They both help the streams. It's just that some people prefer to do one or the other. Like some people are just so anti-YouTube. I don't want to give YouTube a cut, so they want to do a tip via PayPal. Some people just don't like PayPal, so they want to do a super chat. That's why we have various options. No big deal between the two. I love Hades too, Jade. I do. Oh, I don't do any third-party payment processors or anything like that. I don't. Number one, the reason you don't want to do it is because then you're tying yourself up in a third party that really doesn't need to be involved. They don't do anything for you. They don't. Okay? Number two, that just opens yourself up to trolling, meaning that trolls can contact these companies and try to annoy you by getting you kicked out and shit, and it's just not worth it. Like, I've been through multiple different companies trying to do this shit, and it's just not worth the hassle. So I do everything independently now. And, you know, I play my own animations. I do everything manually, and it's better this way. Trust me. It means that I have ultimate control over my whole setup, and we don't have people trying to mess with my stuff. Anything to discuss, guys? No one's really talking or tagging. If that's the case, I'm just going to boot the game up and get started. Because like I said, I got to end right around 9:15 tonight. So, and if there's no other contributions, so guys, you know the deal. Please support the stream tonight. My goal is $50 in tips. It would be great to hit that. I didn't even get to hit that earlier today on the Crow Country stream. It would be great if we could hit that tonight. Jay Dennis, I swear to God, if you continue to speak like you're speaking to me right now, I'm just going to kick your ass right out of the chat. Really. I'm tired of people telling me that no matter what I do, I'm doing the wrong thing. He's saying, why are you dropping so many games? People are literally telling me my problem is that I play too many games that people don't want, and I've been sticking with them and not moving on to other games that people want. So I played Hades for this is the third stream. People are telling me it's boring, don't play it. It's not catching on, they don't want it. Okay, this is going to be the last stream of it. Why are you dropping games? Because I'm not a fucking moron. Okay? How about that? Because I'm not a fucking moron. If you come to the stream and you bring people to watch and they support and they engage and we have a good time, I'll continue to play the games. If I play a game and it doesn't catch on and it's not doing well, I'm not going to continue to just play it. I can't just play whatever I want because this is both a business as well as a hobby. I have to do what people are going to come here to watch or else I could just play it offline myself, correct? It's that simple. I'm lashing out at you because you're being an asshole. You literally are saying that I'm dropping tons of games. No, I'm not dropping tons of games. In fact, not playing through games is something new that I started doing this year as people gave me feedback not to. I just got complaints, so many complaints. Why did you play an insanely long playthrough of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth? Why did you play an insanely long playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3? People don't want those games. You're taking out all the space from other games, right? So then I start Final Fantasy VII. People tell me within 20 hours they don't want it anymore. I dropped it. Oh, you did the wrong thing. No, you told me to fucking do that. So I'm tired of being told both ways, and then everyone's upset with me. So how about this? If you don't like it, fuck off. That's all I'm going to say from now on. You don't like it? Fuck off. Come back when I'm playing something you want, or just leave and don't come back. I'm tired of the bitching. I'm tired of everyone trying to say it's my fault. I try everything. How many years do people say, get a PC and play these PC games? So I do it, and then I get told I'm doing it wrong. Well, fuck you. I don't care anymore. I really don't. I'm tired of it. You're pissing me off. All right, let's get started. No, not a rough start, just an asshole. Jay Dennis, what you're saying, I'm not being insulting at all. Literally what you're saying is insulting. You literally just said in the chat, erroneously, by the way, that I'm constantly dropping games and it's making it hard to follow. That hasn't happened. I've only dropped games that people aren't watching. I'm not just dropping games left, right, up, and down. If people don't come to a stream, why am I streaming it? Correct? If you have a business and the product you're offering is not being purchased by the customers, why would you continue to make the product? You'd be a moron, right? So the reason I'm not going to continue to play Hades 2 right now, the feedback that I'm getting is this simple. Don't play it now because it's early access. Plus, by the way, it's boring. Do something else. So I'm going to do that because that's the feedback I'm receiving. If this stream had tons of viewers showing up and engaging and having a good time, I wouldn't drop it. It's cause and effect. It's common sense. Sadly, I guess a lot of people don't fucking have it anymore. And I've had it with people saying dumb shit like this. Like, how can you not understand that what you just said is so dumb? Not really. Didn't I outright say I want to keep playing Hades 2? I love it, but I can't? So why would you say that in the chat? Don't you realize that that's going to fucking piss me off and upset me? Because I'm already upset that I can't play the game I want to play because people aren't showing up, right? So just chill, man. Chill with that shit. All right, Big Boss did a super chat. So the games in rotation right now, what is your favorite? I mean, honestly, of all the games right now, so lay on the thing. Fallout 4, Street Fighter 6, Hades 2. I guess you could say Multiverses even though we just stopped playing it. Crow Country, right? And, well, I guess no, because the other stuff's React content, right? I would say I really like the chill vibes of the Fallout 4 streams because a lot of people show up just to hang out and talk, which I really, really like. And, of course, Street Fighter 6 because now I have better quality and lag-free. Those are my two favorites going on right now. And by the way, people actually show up for those streams, which is great. Okay. Ooh. Excuse me. Thank you, Big Boss, for the super chat. Boot her up.
Oh, she's strong.
Yeah. Okay, we ready to go? Looking smooth. Yes, it is indeed. All right, here we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Hades 2 Early Access. Now, I want to start tonight's stream with something very transparent and clear. I've been talking over the last week about Hades 2 and how much I like it, but how unfortunate it is that, sadly, people aren't really coming to the streams and or watching the videos. And I've asked my audience, what is the reasoning for this? And everyone seems to be of the impression the game is great. The problem has nothing to do with the game. The problem is that it's early access, and a lot of people are avoiding this game in early access. They want to wait until it's done before they'll watch a playthrough or they'll play it themselves. So because of that, they're staying away. I'm like, well, that's unfortunate. I wish I would have known that. Remember that people had actually nominated and voted for this game to be played during an Indies marathon that I did over a week ago. So I already had bought it in early access to play it then, and I liked this so much. I was like, dude, it's great. Let's play it, right? I loved the first game. This one's just as good, if not better. And I really loved playing it the last week and a half that I played it. I think we're like 7 hours in now or something like that. It's just sad that I can't get people to watch it for whatever reason. I think about it, I think we're 5.5 hours in or something like that, right? Anyway, it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is we're going to play it tonight, and then it's going to go on a hiatus for a bit. We'll bring it back when people feel it's appropriate, whether that means that's when the game is actually finished, or maybe there's a big update later and there's more reason to play it. Whatever it may be, we're going to come back to it at a future date. I love this game. I want to make this abundantly clear. I love this game. I want to keep playing it, but if people aren't showing up to the streams and telling me don't play it now, I have to listen to my audience. Okay? This is going to be the final stream for a bit. We'll see how we do. Remember, we had just unlocked the dual torches, which I forget what they're actually called. But it's a new weapon, the 4th weapon. So we're going to use those tonight and see what we can do with runs with that. All right? So as we get tonight started, thank you to a $5 tipper here from the Blimp. I really wish I could contribute more. Hopefully, we'll be able to do a larger contribution once the Elden Ring DLC comes out. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you to the Blimp. I appreciate you supporting the content. Thank you so much, Blimp. Really. No worries. Never have to apologize that you can't support more or anything like that. I appreciate that very much. And again, I want to reiterate something. It's not just about support either. The reason that I am not going to continue with Hades 2 is because people aren't even showing up to the streams. The attendance and the views have not been good on the videos or streams. And when I asked my audience why, that's the reasoning they gave me. They basically said, you know, it's because it's early access and we don't want to basically be playing until it's done. So
The headmistress got me again, Phrenos. But I won't back down.
that's right. I'm using these dual torches and man, I liked the build, but I sucked with it, right? So I got to get better now.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory.
Typically helps me more than anything.